1 square meter in association with Emma. Inspiring lifestyle today.
This week on 1 Square Meter, an Egyptian property tycoon has taken a big bet on a former Swiss military village in the Alps. The chairman and CEO of Orascom Development has pledged over $2 billion to create a new ski resort there. CNN's John Defterios reports.
In wenigen Minuten treffen wir in Andermatt ein.
The former Swiss military town of Andermatt is being hit by an Egyptian tour de force. Samih Sawiris is a property developer renowned for building entire new towns. On his resume is a Red Sea resort now home to over 20,000 people.
I didn't come looking for a place to do a project. My consultation was obviously to come and check out what could be done here, since the army was pulling out and they needed to do something for the village so that it doesn't completely collapse, economically speaking.
He came in as a consultant, but he saw potential. 6 hotels, 25 chalets, 42 apartments, and an 18-hole golf course, an investment of almost $2 billion.
My report sounded so crazy to the Swiss that they said nobody would do this crazy thing. And then I said, well, I would. And then they said, okay, if you're serious, come and do it.
The first hotel, the Chetty, opened late last year. Sawiris had his reasons.
It's an hour, 10 minutes from Zurich. It's an hour and a half from Milano. All highways, except for the last 6-7 minutes. So from a location point of view, it's fantastic. Hätte ihr wirklich machen sollen.
Okay.
Schöne Frauen sind immer willkommen. I went to a German school in Cairo. So I grew up with German since kindergarten.
And it must make a huge difference in terms of negotiating the property deal.
The Swiss are known for their independence, and there are strict laws in place limiting foreign ownership of property. Before Sawiris took a plunge on Andermatt, he did what was seen as the near impossible. He got an exemption from the state.
The local population started really believing in the future and the potential of this place, and they started to invest as well. I mean, this new boutique hotel, which is really super cute, is because we are here. There are like 2 new restaurants down the road, and all these buildings, as you can see, have been freshly painted and rented out. No, there's a great boom in town.
Former Mayor Ferdi Muheim now watches the town change from the counter of his butcher shop.
When Sawiris came, the hope came back, and I told to the young people here, you can go to study now in hotel business or something, and you can, in a few years, you can come back here and you will find a very good job for your life here.
As part of Sawiris' ambitious plan, he's rebuilding a ski resort, linking the mountain ranges of Andermatt with neighboring Sedrun. 120 kilometers of slopes, 85 runs, 25 lifts, an investment of nearly $150 million. The resort was enough for ski instructor Marco Arnold and his business partner to return home after 11 years.
When this whole project from Samih Sawiris gets bigger, then that will be definitely a very nice destination for people around the whole world to come to Andermatt.
It all sounds good for the locals and tourists alike, but with the phased build, which could continue for the next 30 years, they'll need the same resolve Sawiris had when he first convinced them of his vision for this alpine village. John Defterios, CNN, Andermatt, Switzerland.
It is certainly beautiful, and I know some of that snow could be used in Sochi. Up next, cold weather is not the only reason some Americans are freezing in their homes. A combination of several factors are making staying warm unaffordable. Also, forget Tiger Mom, it's Eagle Dad. We'll see how one man toughens up his young son.